What's going on, everyone? Today we say rest in peace to the Desert Dogs. Yes, please to some slow-cooked ribs, and we bring you the AFL Round 13 headlines. Do 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 do. Oh wow, we brought to you by Dolby Atmos. That can crack multiple dimensions. He's drinking an Irishman's worst nightmare. 0 alcohol Guinness. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode number 107 of the Storm on the Beach podcast, talking about all things great and garbage from our sports viewing this week. What's going on, fellas?
Hello. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Excellent.
This is the hardest part of the show. Like, unironically, this is. I'm glad we do this so early because, you get the speed bump out of the way, and then you kind of settle into like a nice little rhythm.
Yeah. This is the awkward icebreaker activity at the start of the conference.
I fucking hate those. All right, everyone, say your name and three facts about yourself.
No, please.
Hi, I'm Keelan. I don't drink.
I have a large forehead. I don't drink, and I have a tiny penis. Oh, I thought we were playing Two Truths and a Lie.
Oh, thank you. I assume you don't actually think my forehead's that big then. Tune into the YouTube version of the show to figure out which one was a lie.
I think that's the first ever simultaneous can opening we've had.
It sounded pretty wild.
I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure.
I was hoping you wouldn't expect it. But they even put the little nitrogen ball thing in the 0 alcohol ones.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was freaking out for half a second. I was like, is that feedback? What is this?
Is my can crack so good that it's shattering space-time?
How are you doing,
Matt?
Isaac?
Oh, thanks for asking.
You know what? I wasn't done.
Okay, back to you, Gil.
I've been sick.
Yeah, nice one.
So, apologies, everyone. But also met Matty Rowell and Benethy King on Thursday night, which also I think is where I got sick. So, good thing they didn't stick around for the whole show because they might have gotten sick as well.
Yeah. It might have impacted the game. Don't skip ahead. Matt, what's going on with you?
Not much.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Fucking hell, dude. Just do something.
No, I
Do something.
I don't think I will. No, that photo, the photo of Keelan with King is crazy because Keelan is not a short guy, and it's just, how can someone be that much bigger still?
Yeah, it turns out Matty Rowell's not actually that short, and when he looks short on the footy field, and then you walk up next to him, and he's just a wider regular height. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it turns out he's probably not that short when he's usually. The usual comparison is him standing next to 7 foot tall Jared Witt. So it's like,
That'll do it.
the old Lord of the Rings tricks.
Fill the orbits.
That happens to Steph Curry and Chris Paul and all those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
No,
see
isn't
Steph
Chris
Curry
Paul actually short?
He's 6 feet.
Yeah, that's tiny, dude. You know he's rounding up from 5'11" at that point, don't you?
You see Steph Curry in normal society, and he's huge. he doesn't look like this lanky little ant man character running around the court. Which I think makes like his play style even more impressive of how much he moves around. Because, like, I don't know, you'd never see a 6'3" NRL guy running around the whole time. Not like that.
True. Although you do see, 6'3" AFL guy running around like that the whole time.
Ooh,
Yeah, like 20 Ks in a game.
it's kind of nuts.
Mm.
It's kind of real nuts.
Yeah, what's going on with you, Isaac?
Oh, thanks for asking, boys. Enjoyed King's birthday long weekend.
All right, quick, let's move this along. Sorry, just
change.
pack it up here.
I've had a recent thought that we haven't had enough unexpected and unpredictable weather events. So I decided to spend the weekend cutting down trees and shredding them up.
Right. We haven't had enough, Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're due for one and you don't want all the trees whacking your house.
No, quite the opposite.
I'm so confused.
I've had too much sunshine recently and just nice, 20-degree weather. So I was like, oh, fuck it, let's shred up some trees. Fuck the environment.
You're a bad person.
No, just tidying some hedges up. Having a bit of fun. But some would say the planet is getting greener because there's more CO2 in the air.
Oh,
Thoughts?
Way. Could you imagine if Isaac was Greek and his new like multi-acre property just all concreted, the entire thing?
That's pretty good. I was out there every afternoon just with the hose, with the old Greek broom, rinsing it off.
And then there's just like one row of olive trees down the side of the property.
It's like one row of olives, one row of lemons. That's it.
Oh, speaking of lemons, how's your Italian beverage going?
Oh, pretty good actually. It's just on the fridge over there in a
right.
repurposed.
Hop 2?
I'll go grab it if you want. In a repurposed pickle jar.
Oh,
Stewing away.
I'm sorry, I'm picturing. Have you seen clips for that Seth Rogen movie where he's like an old Jewish man selling pickles?
Yeah.
I'm picturing
I've seen
filthy
clips.
pickle jar.
Yeah. No, it's
I've
not that
seen
bad.
that movie.
You've watched the whole film.
I did.
Oh no! So I see the clips and I go, "There's nothing that makes me want to watch any more of this. This is shocking." No wonder I haven't been advertised this by any actual like producer or studio or anything.
I wonder if it's a tax write-off or something. Sometimes there's got to be more at play than just a movie.
Yeah,
It's not good.
I'm not willing to watch it to find out what the point was.
I made the fatal decision of could it be so bad it's a little cheeky? No, it's god awful.
You might be onto something if he produces and pays for the whole movie and just takes a massive loss.
Maybe the whole thing was done in a weekend.
I'd believe it.
Brutal.
There's like 2 shot locations.
But yes, my limoncello is coming along, getting there. Got my lemon rinds soaking away.
What's it doing? It's not fermenting, is it?
I'm sure there's probably a slight fermentation action going, but I doubt it really. It's literally just lemon rinds in vodka, so it's just pulling the...
Oh, it's vodka. Oh.
Yeah. You can just do it with any, unflavoured alcohol. But it's pulling the oils, which gets the colour, and some of the flavour as well, out of the lemon.
Can't wait to dip a straw in that.
Yeah. Then,
Big curly straw, little umbrella, handful of ice.
Were you just holding the ice or what?
No, sorry. Like I put the ice in the jar. The great thing about making it in a jar is you can put the ice in, put the lid back on, shake it. Built-in cock. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing with my hand?
What am I doing with my hand? As he says, built-in cock. Doesn't finish saying cocktail.
Built-in cocktail shaker.
All right. All right. Matt,
Yo,
do you have a minute for us?
I do.
Talk about our Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ.
Haha, you let him in. Idiot.
I reckon I could do a minute on JC.
Oh,
if I
please
had
don't.
to. Nah.
Thanks.
Um,
If we wanted JC, we'd get old Father Andrew on the show.
that could be fun.
Could be interesting.
Sometimes I wonder if he. I wonder how it feels to be like a school preacher where the kids probably don't really care. It's got to be a little disheartening.
I guess, but I feel like he's also like priest light as well. Like he wasn't ever like a Bible beating sort of guy. Like he obviously loves it, but
Yeah.
he's not forcing it on you. Wait a minute. Great guy.
All right.
Yeah, legitimately. Has a beautiful car too.
He does.
WRX man.
What's
That's how
the inside of it
That's how you
like?
know his quality. I heard your question and I'm choosing to ignore it.
Thank you. I've got some more communion wafers in the car if you're still hungry.
Oh no, thanks. I'm all good. Oh yeah, let's have a look at that. All right, your minute started 30 seconds ago, Matt. Come on.
Oh no, no. All right. So this kid, there's this Australian kid, Quaden, and he was bullied, and the video went viral. And he's also a dwarf, and whether that had something to do with the bullying, I don't know. Maybe he was running around stealing people's ore, mining in caves without the proper council-approved permits. I don't know, but he's recently been granted an amazing opportunity, and the tabloid media can't get enough of the bite-sized story. One title I came across read, find out... One title read, find out how this weird retard became a Mad Max character. Oh. I think
Is
I
that a
know
real
how.
title?
The casting director, licking his lips at the sight of him. Think of the time we could save in makeup. Although, on some level, it's great that this kid's, getting an opportunity to be in a big Hollywood movie. And his trials and tribulations are surely better now than if he'd been born 100 years ago and was forced to work in a traveling tent after being sold off by his parents for seed. And, in this new age of equality, it's kind of neat to see that whether you're an ordinary kid or perhaps a little different, you too can be molested by Hollywood pedophiles.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
That sucked the air out of the room. I knew that was probably too heavy.
That was also like a minute 30 at least, so...
That's the real issue.
Yeah. We gave you a minute and you took it too far.
The bite size always gets me, though. That's good.
That's a good one.
I'll keep that.
Yeah.
Underline.
Throw everything else out. No.
I did ignore you, Killen. That was a real title.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
That's on me.
a real title. Just
Wait, actually though?
Yeah, just find out how. It's like, I think I know how. that's what made me think of the whole situation. Oh,
Wow, we.
Far
Yeah.
out.
All right, that's all we've got time for today. Oh,
I think
I have a second ending, which I'll probably do. It's less hot.
mm.
Oh well, save it for later. No, I don't know. It's weird to just say it now, isn't it? I don't know.
No, this is like the writer's room.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it's like you talk about the tent, and then are we really doing anything different than before? Perhaps Wi-Fi is the new traveling circus. It needs a bit of work, but I think it's less hot.
I think it's allowed to be hot. I think fucking getting molested by Hollywood pedophiles just isn't as fun as it used to be.
It's not. Yeah, it's not as funny because it's so true.
It's not. It's not fun anymore because Kevin Spacey cried on television the other week saying he was broke.
Poor guy.
Is he back? Big Kev?
Fucking who knows? I saw a screenshot of him crying and thought, suck it.
Oh.
Is Kev
That's what
real?
you get for doing fucking advanced warfare, dude.
Oh, he did do that. Man, that was weird.
Fine game. Game.
That may be. I don't know. That could be pinpointed as the start of the downfall of Call of Duty.
No, don't be silly, because Black Ops 3 is the best Call of Duty ever made.
No, that's so incorrect.
Shut the fuck up. It's just because it's literally because you have no ability to look further up and down with your little thumbs. It's your thumb dexterity isn't good enough.
I'm using a PC right now. What are you talking about?
Mate, you weren't playing Black Ops 3 on PC. That wasn't a thing.
I think I've played, some hours of Black Ops 3. Probably, like, not many. But yeah, before Call of Duty was big on PC, when it was actually like a quote-unquote arcade game. It was an arcade shooter, if you will. It was much better.
Oh, man.
It was definitely arcadey on Black Ops 3, can't confirm.
Yeah.
I just like running on walls, dude. There's something about running on walls and then shooting someone in the head.
Not on it.
I missed a bit of that, but as Isaac was saying, I can't stop laughing, dude. Black Ops 2 was Michelangelo, Sistine Chapel. Black Ops 3 is like that hotel in Las Vegas.
Don't be silly.
It's nice if you haven't seen the Sistine Chapel, I suppose.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Grow
Black
up.
Ops 2 is the Eiffel Tower. Black Ops 3 is the Eiffel Tower in Las Vegas. Black Ops 3 is just Las Vegas. It just tried to take all of the good bits from everywhere and made a slightly shittier version of them all. Put them together.
Black Ops 3 knows what it is.
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 did not. We don't talk about Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 3 is Las Vegas. That's well put.
Well, you won't like this opinion then. Infinite Warfare, very well made.
What even is that?
Yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the one that came out after.
Sounds like a mobile game.
It's the one everyone bought the deluxe edition because the deluxe edition came with Modern Warfare Remastered.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then everyone played Search and Destroy on Modern Warfare Remastered for a year straight. That was great. But Infinite Warfare was really good. It only lost out because everyone was playing Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
We'll release 2 games this year, fellas. It won't be bad for the player base at all.
They should have spaced it out. They should have made people have 3 months playtime before they could get into the other one.
You got to unlock your classics.
Unlock your maps.
If I was to get back into Call of Duty now, it would only be to play full squads of Search and Destroy with the blokes. There's nothing else I would play on that anymore. It would have to have strategy meetings and everything. I'm not fucking around.
I would, if I could just tap into some of my memories and then just go into that for a bit, it would be Black Ops 1 Search and Destroy lobbies.
Well, I wasn't playing back then though.
And just
So like that's kind of offensive to me.
maybe that's why it was so good.
Oh, a knife in the heart.
Just run around with the Olympia, hide in a corner, double barrel shotgun.
Grow up. I bet you're a pre-nerf model fucking 1887 fucking akimbo dude as well, weren't you? In Modern Warfare 2, you fucking grow up. Child.
That was cool. That game was fun. That game was just pure fun. You could knife people from like 20 meters away.
So far away.
Made it a lot less competitive though, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
All right.
Okay.
Let's talk about real sports like League of Legends.
Ew.
Never forget the time Matt, had his absolute lock of the year bet on some League of Legends team that was apparently, had won the past 5 world champs or something like that, and they lost.
Everyone else was due.
They lost a tight best of 5 series, game 5, super close decider, final minutes. They'd previously won 5. They went on to win the next year.
Did you bet on them the next year?
No, I was too scared. And the odds were bad.
All right. Butcher of the Week nominations. I've got one. Anyone else? Do you want me to start?
Sure.
I've got.
Wait. I'll start because mine's funny, but it's not relevant really to anything. But friend of a host of the show, call him Papa K. So anyway,
Papa K.
No one's ever called him that. There's this dude we went to school with, and not a sports guy, not a fan of the bread and circus. He's above that intellectually. Doesn't love sport, Big brain. Not big enough, unfortunately, to realize that Wednesday was State of Origin night, and one of 3 nights of the year you don't order pizza. I get a text from this guy at like 6 p.m. going, bruh, why is there 400 Islanders out here with 10 plus pizza orders? I've been in the car park for 30 minutes. No clue what's going on.
Idiot.
There's smart and then there's street smart. That one comes under street smarts.
Yeah.
That was not this Wednesday just gone. That was one before, wasn't it? Yeah. So piggybacking off that, the guys were watching it downstairs. I was watching Bridgerton instead.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't like rugby, okay? I'm sorry. I much rather watch the Victorian smut, thank you.
Victorians caught each other.
Oh, it's fucking so good. Season 3 part 2 came out today as well. I'm jacked up.
Hell yeah. Now, can't wait to see the dowries, dude.
I'm all about the tea cozies. So yeah, they all ordered food. They got KFC. Or maybe they went and got food. Whatever. They got KFC or whatever. And then, after they've already hooked in, someone else rings the doorbell or whatever. Pizza. They're like, yeah, 14 Apollo Place for like fucking Jeffrey or something. There's never been a fucking Jeffrey in this house. Aiden answers the door. He's like, Keelan, did you get pizza? I'm like, nah. And so, delivery guy's like, yeah, it says 14 Apollo Place. Look, he must have been so flustered with the amount of fucking deliveries he had, dude. He just piffed it on the thing and then fucked off.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't care, address is right, and then just left.
Oh shit!
So then I think Aiden said he left it outside for 30 minutes just to see if anyone would, would walk around and see if it was theirs. And then he brought it in and put it in the fridge and threw out the bit with ants on it.
What a legend!
Shit. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my piggybacking off was my butcher is the delivery guy in this case.
Yeah.
Or
I
also
suppose.
maybe the dude who put in his fucking address wrong, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He butcher of the week for that guy because he definitely had a bad night then.
He was probably already waiting an hour and a
Oh
half
yeah, he
for
was probably
pizza,
waiting
I tell you.
forever. Like the delivery guy probably had like 6 more deliveries to do before going back to the shop, so he just wanted to go
without
on.
a doubt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Don't order pizza on State of Origin night. Lesson learned.
Idiots.
I worked at Domino's for 3 years, and
That's a fucking weird flex.
it was true. No, but like it's truly like it's D-Day. Like some places are kind of bad because you could think being like working at a florist on Valentine's Day, that'd certainly be kind of busy, but it's just something about the frequency of the orders in a 4-hour window on that specific night, and no one's happy. Yeah, not a single person is like, they become animals. It's just like insane. And you've got so many pizzas going through the oven that they're just like falling out onto the floor. But like the delivery guy, no one cares. It's awful. It's like walking around on the beach and there's just like entrails everywhere, and you're picking up your mate's arm and looking around. You don't know what's going on. You don't want to be there. You were lied to by the marketing guy outside the shopping centre. You want to travel the world, buddy? That sounds
Well, to be
cool.
fair, they did see the beaches of France, so
Pretty nice.
I held up my end of the bar.
propaganda dudes sleep well at night based on that fact. It's got to be like working at any shop on an actual Black Friday.
Oh, that'd be, can't even imagine.
That's got to be slightly worse based on that it starts first thing in the morning.
The pictures and videos you see in the States are so funny.
Yeah.
It's wild. I
Fucking
can't
disgusting.
I can't imagine like things can't be that discounted, right? That you're trampling people to buy them. Like it can't be that cheap.
The Stanley Cup was fucking $20 off.
It's a nice cup. It's got a lot of silver rings on it.
No, the shit one, the tumbler cup with the straw.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, that fad was over so quick once people realized they were being fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah, and they had to carry like 2.5 liters of liquid around with them wherever they went.
I carry 1 liter of water, and that is a burden.
Yeah. Turns out a big steel cup full of liquid, pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I'd love someone to call in and be able to talk to a guy who was the guy that camped out for 3 days, bought the first Stanley Cup, sold it for $40,000 on eBay, and then maybe depreciated 3 hours after the sale.
You got to
it's
feel
like-
as good as those first Bitcoin millionaires, right?
Yeah, that'd be even better actually. To meet the first guy after the guy that sold like 14,000 to buy a pizza. He had to. He was the sacrifice. Someone had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. He walked so everyone else could run. But I guess, at least with like Bitcoin or the Stanley Cups versus NFTs, like you can eat the pizza or you can drink out of the cup. You've
You
always
can
got
look
that.
at your monkey, JPEG.
That's so funny.
I'm so fucking glad that NFTs just kind of fucked off, if I'm honest.
In that sense, sure. It's like this is art we're talking about. This isn't for poor people. This is This is rich people stuff. Commoners can't get into art. Like, in essence, an NFT is just like a barcode, essentially, at a base level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty barcode.
It just looks like a monkey with leopard spots.
Apparently, the earliest documented instance of piracy was the 14th century. And someone goes...
How the fuck were they burning DVDs in the 14th century?
someone saw pictures and thought, no one will probably take these if I charge people for them.
You wouldn't steal a cannonball.
That's wild. All right.
My books for the week is Pakistan cricket. The T20 World Cup is happening in, I want to say, North America and
New York.
Some of the islands, potentially. Pakistan lost to the USA by 5 runs in a super over in their group stage match.
Cricket's nothing to Americans.
I believe their star player is like a full-time IT engineer or something like that. So you can imagine what he looks like. Nothing like Keelan, in case you're wondering.
Really fit and handsome?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
White guy with a huge 5 head.
Oh! And a dashing moustache.
Dude, your entire culture and nation has one thing, and you just lose to a guy with a hobby.
A quirky hobby, like...
It's kind of like lacrosse.
Dude, lacrosse is sick, though.
It's brutal. I can't believe how violent it is.
You lose to a guy who actually pays for his software.
Verify this is for personal use only, please.
I laughed a little too hard at that. I'm going to regret that quote.
That will be used as evidence for the court case of Winra versus Matt.
Oh, dude. Oh. I would love to see cricket get Americanized. I think that's a sport that could benefit from their shenanigans.
No, please. There'd be so many turbine men flying around in every game. Whatever the fuck his name is.
If cricket got a little bit of the NHL treatment, I wouldn't hate that.
What,
just like sirens and
bring in
confetti
fighting
going everywhere.
Bring in fighting. Fucking hell.
Played on ice.
I don't want to shit on... Well, actually, no, it's not. It's upping... I think the United States cricket might actually be good because they played India today and they got Virat Kohli out for a golden duck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
USA.
Also, Rohit Sharma went out for 3 runs.
Hell yeah. No wonder we're allies with those guys.
They're just good at whatever they do, I guess. Although their batsmen seem to be not great. I guess their bowling attack's fine, but their batsmen just can't carry because they posted a total of 110 for 8.
Ooh.
A bunch of Michigan State or like North Dakota USA fans packed out versus the Barmy Army. That'd be
Sorry, is that the Vietnamese cricket team? the Banh Mi army.
No, it's the
for all
fans
those
from countries that aren't like super hot but aren't cold.
Ah, yes.
Balmy weather army.
Mm.
That'd be so good, though. They already have like a pretty spiteful history, so it would only add fuel to the fire.
What, Vietnam?
Well, both, I guess. Being the best, you kind of piss off everyone else. Also bombing their countries.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I trust the war guy to bring that up, hey?
Yeah, he loves it. He's got to sneak one in every episode.
He's already had a fucking rant about D-Day or whatever, so...
Any more butchers?
No.
Nah.
Okay, cool. just making sure the listeners got that one. All right. Any movements for the shit list?
No. If you have to think about it, man, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Shit list stands out.
Shit or get off the pot.
I don't want to be too precious about it, but I don't want to put someone on the list undeservingly.
Yeah. All right. This isn't company time. We're not, just sitting in the bathroom for fun here. Moving on.
Nice.
All right. AFL time on. Beautiful. What are we up to? Round 13 headlines.
Unlucky.
First game up. Fuck, should have been prepared.
Don't worry.
Adelaide Oval.
I've got you. It was at Adelaide Oval.
Yep.
Adelaide versus Richmond.
Excellent. Adelaide 10-11-71, Richmond 12-7-79. Thank you, Keelan.
No, I got you. So it was Adelaide
Yep.
10-11, was it?
Yep.
71?
Yep.
To 12-7-79.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Guy who works at RSL's nails greatest drunk punter impression I've ever seen in my life.
I've seen that exact performance in the pokies room before, so thought I'd roll back a classic.
All right, who's got the first headline? Maddie, go.
Kitty Cat's claw craven crows to clutch victory. Yep.
Excellent. Keelan.
Crows suck.
All right, mine's along the same line. More like Badelaide Crows, am I right?
Oh no! Oh no! It's spilled McGuinness.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, it went under my keyboard. What the fuck?
Oh no!
Yeah, keep going without me. I'll just go get a towel and I'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
All right, we'll just lay here real quick and you grab the towel.
Uh-huh.
All right, game 2, a little bit of spooky action here. Another 71 points. Western Bulldogs 10-11-71 versus Brisbane Lions 17-12-114 at Marvel.
Whew. Wow,
go?
big score and such.
Maybe
We're not filling time right now.
maybe the Marvel under isn't back. You just got to pick your games, I suppose. St Kilda at
sometimes
Marvel.
just know which games to bet on, and it's pretty simple, really.
Yeah, just pick it before time. Like you can easily see what's going to happen beforehand.
Yeah,
We all know this.
exactly.
Like, we were all expecting Eric Hipwood to kick 6 goals too, because he's that kind of guy.
No way he kicked 6 goals.
Yeah, 6 goals, 20 disposals.
Wow.
Yeah,
Eric Hipwood goals under every game rest of the season. Guaranteed. Mortal lock.
You say funny?
Insane.
Yeah. I was just saying, Matt and I were just saying it's super easy to pick like what games to bet on. Like, everyone knew Eric Hipwood was going to kick 6 too, and then Matt was like, bet on Eric Hipwood goals under every game for the rest of the season.
Dude, this tea towel is repelling the Guinness.
Oh,
You gotta slurp it up.
Yeah, dude. How the fuck did Hipwood kick 6?
That's insane.
crazy.
I saw a headline and it was like, it'll come to me. It was like, Bulldogs incapable of shutting down Hipwood or something. And I was like, no, Hipwood just forgot he was bad for a game. I'm sorry.
It's not incapable if you don't plan for it.
Yeah,
Like, you don't.
Yeah. Why would you plan to shut down Hipwood when they've got, Joe Daddy?
Exactly.
All right, first headline. Who wants to go? Mine's about Hipwood. I'll go.
Okay.
Erect Hipwood gets Lions fans up and about, depositing a bag full at D Auckland.
That was a sex joke.
Yes.
I've got kitty cats but larger, claw craven. Lions Mall family pet to shreds.
Oh,
I don't know how it got out, but
Well, who let the dog out?
brutal.
ooh. Keelan?
I got nothing. Roy Lobb sucks, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
He got 3 touches in the first half. Sorry, I couldn't pick an angle because Roy Lobb is really not good.
He got 5 touches and got subbed out because he got injured.
Yeah. He had 3 in the first half, I think, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Tough look.
It's probably good that he's injured for them.
It's not a big loss.
No. They've got their 8-year man coming back in sometime soon anyway, right?
Sure. Yeah. Get him in, get as much time out of him as possible. He's only around for 8 more years. Every week counts. Value's going up. All right, next game. In Tassie, Hawks 12-13-85, Giants 12-7-79.
I've got this one.
Okay.
How good?
Simple. Yep. Nice.
Nice. Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got Hawks actually good. Wow. Lids are flying at the Gooden household.
Lids off for the boys. Lids off for the boys.
I have Xavier O'Halloran. He ran so far away. He kicked goals all night and day, but couldn't get away from the Hawks as they gunned down the Giants.
I didn't hate it, but at the same time I did.
Excellent. Went perfectly then.
As planned. But for real, how good though? Just quietly, Blake Hardwick single-handedly may have saved the game with that big intercept possession near the end of the game.
True.
He's just signed on for another 5 years too. Things you love to see.
Steele. We told you everyone should have known this was a win. It's it's Hawks in Launceston. Automatic. It's a system pick.
Winceston. I mean, I should have shooted it in. It would have been much more of a roller coaster if I shooted in though.
Oh yeah. Next game up, we had over in Perth, West Coast Eagles 8-17-65, North Melbourne 11-8-74. Jesus.
That was my headline, sorry. Because the Eagles were all gas, no shit. They sat down. They sat down for a poo, and all it was one big old fart, wasn't it?
That's pretty apt.
Oh man.
I've got Roos didn't lose. Moving on.
So happy with first win of the year.
No, I need to provide context.
What a joyous occasion.
As much, I don't know. Well, to our 3 listeners in North Macedonia, whatever. Like, I don't want to see you coming at me in the comments that I'm a fake fan or a traitor. I love the Roos, but as a fan of the game as well, it was pretty brutal the way the Roos won the game with ABC Grandstand. Can't rate those guys high enough, really.
The
ABC
cream of the crop.
Yeah. Truly unbiased, absolute professionals at casting AFL games. And they were pretty, beside themselves, saying that is one of the most dubious holding the ball calls of all time. And, so of course, as a Roos fan, I'm happy to get the win, but as a fan of the game as well, I don't know, you never want to see anyone lose that way or win that way. But as Isaac pointed out as well, or as Keelan pointed out, kicking no goals for 90 minutes of a game, I don't know. The whole thing was it happened.
There's you could riff on that famous cricket quote, there were 2 teams out there, but neither of them were playing footy.
Yeah. Oh man. To add furthermore to the context, West Coast Eagles player touched the AFL ball and was immediately pinged for holding the ball, which resulted in North Melbourne in the final minute getting a goal. The booing was so loud. I've never heard booing that loud. In my car, on the radio, it felt like I was there in person, live audio.
I do love the grandstand broadcast because occasionally at a smaller ground, their mics will be a little too close to the fans, and you'll just hear some bloke just chirping the umpires loud and clear, and the commentators can hear it too, and they'll laugh occasionally.
We need to find out where they sit.
That's the
people
best.
First.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, my headline before we cover this game a bit more. Kangaroo fans celebrate for the first time this season as they hold on to Larky win over endangered Eagles.
That's really good.
I don't know
Shocking.
how a football team can go from kicking 2 goals, 15 behinds in 3 quarters, and then the last quarter they kick 6-2. Did they just send someone else out, another team out? at the last change.
Shapeshifters, isn't it?
They've got the Harlem Globetrotter head coach.
Oh, can you imagine seeing your team at 27 points at 3/4 time against fucking North Melbourne? You'd just go home.
At 2:15 as well. It's not, it's not 4 goals, 3. 2 goals, 15 behind. You'd be ropeable.
Just quietly, North Melbourne really thankful they won that one game last year that put them above West Coast on the ladder. Because that was the game. They won that game and then they couldn't draft Harley Reid.
Yeah.
And then Harley Reid, went to West Coast or whatever, but then, he got sussied or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for that and their reliance on Harley Reid, North wouldn't have won this year. 4D chess. And also, with this win, the 2024 AFL Circle of Parity has become an actual circle. It exists.
It's complete.
Yep. So every team has, beat another team and it forms a circle.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Huh.
You can link any team to another team they've beaten and then it, starts again, like the snake eating itself.
Footy wins.
The obviously the link between any team and North getting beaten was easy. The North win was
the hard one.
Was definitely the hard one.
Yeah. Final straw. It was the final step to link it back up.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Back to Marvel. St Kilda 7-9-51. Gold Coast Suns 7-6-48.
Not good. There was not even any redeeming factors. It was boring too. It was so boring.
I said to Matt before the show, before we started recording, it was like watching a game of chess, but if it was a game of chess, it would have been more exciting because at least they do stuff in the first half of the game of chess. Like you move the pawns, like pieces get moved. Just nothing was happening. And it was so frustrating to watch.
Yeah.
It was like watching football in it. It was like a 10-minute build up to a goal.
Grow up.
Oh.
Matt, your headline?
That's the finest display of clock manipulation of all time.
For the entire game.
Yeah.
They came out of the fucking dressing rooms and went, all right, boys, let's park the bus here. What you said before, Isaac, like that's I know it's all joking and stuff, but it's not even fair to compare that because the whole fun of like football in it is just like the constant pressure and ebb and flow of the game. Whereas like AFL with the marking rule for, I don't know, the North Macedonian guys that maybe still haven't wrapped their heads around it. In AFL, when you kick the ball to the other player, unlike a pass in football in it, no one is allowed to like do anything to you. No one can fuck with you or get the ball back. So imagine a game of like football in it players just passing the ball around, but there's also absolutely no threat or anticipation of anything happening as you watch pass go to other pass for how long's an AFL game? 120 minutes. It's like watching Man City play fucking Luton.
You're right. What I said was disrespectful to football in it. My apologies. All right, my headline. King's birthday weekend sees Victorian police thinly spread in their coverage across Melbourne CBD, resulting in northern tourists being victims of daylight robberies in Docklands.
Is that Any particular incident that's in reference to?
Yeah, the football match. Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's one of the most loaded titles Isaac's ever written. You can feel like the malice and hatred seething off every word. There was no smile as you read that.
This game just sucked.
Yeah, Australian Federal Police have a warrant out for Ross Lyon's arrest for crimes against footy.
He's like a Don boss from the old days. Like, he's in his house and they know he's in there.
He sat there in his chair. He's like, hey, gotta score less goals, huh?
Oh my God, dude. I'm so mad.
Terrible.
Defense wins games, huh, kid?
Terrible.
The kids these days, they don't appreciate the low score of the AFL.
I was so mad at how bad Gold Coast played in the start, and then they had like all the momentum in the second half, and to be robbed at the end by a free kick that was confirmed as incorrect by the AFL doesn't help. But also,
You literally know how it feels to be a Liverpool fan now. Congratulations.
yeah, but also
Welcome to the
like
club.
first quarter off to a bad start thanks to a flopping free kick, also against Mac Andrew from Dan Butler. You know, 2 on him, pretty much decided the game. But yeah, I was so mad because I was just so determined that the boys would get that win, and then you just like tweet out like at Ross Lyon, defense wins championships, but at some point you still need to score more points than the other team to win the game. St Kilda stinks, and they're not going to achieve anything this year, and it just makes me angry. That, like I said last week, this was going to be like the final straw. I've seen this movie before, where we get to the bye week and we go in with a loss and everything falls apart. But I just feel differently about it this year. At least we didn't lose the game. We just didn't win. That's big loser talk, but like,
No, but like when you know,
we're better than them.
yeah, I think that's a fair enough shout though, given the blatant
Given the circumstances.
umpiring errors.
Yeah.
So,
Couple of challenges coming up. Boys conquer Bali this week on the bye, and then they got to fly to Perth for the Dockers, and then they got to fly back and have a match up against Magpies and super Balinese recharged Jordan Ngoe, I imagine, as well.
Shit.
He'll be in his element from Bali to the Gold Coast.
Like he never left.
So big few weeks for the boys, but
yeah,
pretty,
not looking
just sad all round at that game. It was just sad.
Yeah, well put.
Footy lost.
How do we feel about the AFL confirming the wrong call?
I feel better than they didn't confirm it.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel good about, like, as long as they keep doing it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Ross Lyon
right.
went out and was like, "Oh, I don't think the AFL should do this, blah blah." But one, it puts it's more headlines for the AFL, so it gets people talking about it again, sort of thing, midweek.
That's true.
But two, I don't think he'd be saying that if his team had lost and it was like a call against his team that cost the game. But I don't mind it. Like, hopefully it holds the umpires accountable a bit more.
That's fair.
You can't be too critical on them for getting, a call incorrect all game,
No.
for example. But
No.
still,
they do make a lot of calls.
yeah.
They're not just fucking VAR dudes who fail to communicate that
Yeah, exactly.
it was offside and should. It was not offside and should indeed be a goal. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, no. Good points. Good
Yeah.
points.
But yeah, I don't mind it. It's fine. Sam Flanders had 42 disposals. 42, 30 kicks
That's insane.
from half back. That's how much chipping around they were doing. Pretty sure he had like 25 at halftime.
Yeah, he had around 25 at halftime.
Yeah.
I remember. Out of his 42, I bet $1 billion of them were conservatively, what's it called? Intercept possessions.
Do we have that?
You have to go advanced.
Mac Andrew had 8. Flanders had 7.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Mac Andrew gets more because he's a fucking beanpole, dude.
Yeah. But Flanders had 42 disposals and 516, so 5th best meters gained. So that'll show you how much chipping around he was doing. He wasn't, sending it back in long bomb style. Just unfortunate. All right. Enough dwelling on that. Moving on.
Yeah.
SCG, Sydney Swans, 16-16, 112. Geelong Cats, 12-10, 82. I've got slow starting Swans avoid nosedive as Signet star against Cats.
Nice. I turned this game off at 10 minutes in, went down to the rope store, and on my way home realised the Swans had soared somehow. That's pretty much it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I also don't have much. But how about fuck me? This one's good at making a highlight reel. Chad Warner quietly might be the most exciting player to watch.
You reckon?
Pretty exciting.
I'd love to see the GPS tracker on Tom Papley after his 4 goals. It felt like he ran 10 Ks in celebration alone that game. Yeah, by the radio description, it sounded like he was a wind-up toy. Like after a kick a goal, and you just drop him on the field, and he's just gone.
I'm picturing him as one of the wind-up cars.
Yeah.
Doesn't have has too much torque at the back.
Yeah,
so it goes around like a wheelie. Yeah.
But yeah, Swans are pretty good. Looking pretty dire. 5 goals to none in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But yeah, must be pretty good to kick 16-3 to 7-8 to the other team 7-8 during the... 16-13 to the other team 7-8 in 3 quarters.
16-3? Oh my god!
They legitimately sent out the best team after
quarter time.
The first after quarter time.
Yeah.
I guess I know my title was a bit vague. I suppose, like the pod as a whole, we had a shoe in. Oh wait, don't skip ahead, but things were looking dire. I'll say that much. and with the way things were going, and after the first quarter, I couldn't bear to watch it. I was like, "Fuck this." At least we all go down together, like the band on the Titanic.
You reckon there wasn't even one guy that was trying to get out?
Of the band?
Yeah. Like, how many was in the band? Like, there statistically had to be one that wasn't happy about it.
Well, like, I guess if the three of us are on our way to England to do our first live pod from Liverpool Stadium, and
that's what it's called, dude. Great job.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's a Boeing flight or something like this.
Oh, don't skip ahead.
And Isaac turns to Keel and goes, "Well, it's been fun." And I'll in my head I've got to be thinking, well, I don't want to seem like a pussy now in front of the boys.
I guess so. Keelan's just there playing with his drumsticks on the back of the seat.
but it's making perfect drum noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just doing a little drum roll on the way down.
Here comes
Just
the ground.
all the way down.
Oh man.
Just quietly, Errol Golden had a game as well. 37 billion disposals and a career high
Holy
15 score involvements.
Yeah. And a goal for himself as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up we had Essendon 9-16-70, Carlton 15-6-96. On the topic of planes, news we're all familiar with, Boeing bombers begin falling apart at the seams.
Oh man. We might not see Isaac anymore, but it's been fun. Lids scattered about the place like tissues in Zach's Warhammer dungeon.
I mean, it wasn't aimed at me, but I'm offended by that.
Oh,
Mate, you attack one of us, you attack all of us.
we are leech.
Stronger together.
I get jumped by people from the local hobby shop in Ipswich Main Street. We heard what you said.
Oh, no.
No.
How could you ever fight off 3 sweaty nerds?
Dude, some of them are pretty large. They're like those in what's the word? Indomitable sort of type of golem creature. Like you can outrun them, but they'll catch you eventually.
They just keep going forever. They're just constantly
They've got
snacking,
everything they
so
need.
they're never out of energy.
They've gone for the long distance runners technique. They got one of those running vests or like a camel pack. But the bottles are just full of fucking Mountain Dew Energize.
And their hearing is superhuman because their sense of smell has been dulled from years of game.
Yeah, they can't even smell their own BO anymore. All right.
They got bifocal glasses on that are like super zoom at the bottom, so they can track you down like an eagle.
And you bet they're transition lenses.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you could get very lazy with headline here. I don't know, kick your goals, or you could even hit them with a lids firmly planted on the ceiling in Carlton.
Yep. Very true. Very true. As I said last week, the Gold Coast game was the beginning of the end for Essendon. They've got, I think, they've got the bye and then West Coast, luckily for them, over in Perth. Oh no, in Melbourne actually. So luckily they'll get one more win before the wheels really come off. But you know,
Harley Reid will be back by then, though.
I don't know because the Eagles have. Was the week gone his second week that he missed, or the first one?
I thought he only had 2 weeks banned total.
Yeah, but they've got to bye this week.
Shit.
Hold on,
that's really sad.
I'll just check the player stats. It'll be in there.
There's no way Essendon are losing to West Coast.
He'll be out.
Harley Reid, right?
Yeah, no way. That's a damn shame. All right. Anyway, last game of the round, King's birthday. Collingwood 14-5-89. Melbourne Demons 6-15-51. Okay, he's going around or what? I had nothing warms you up after the big freeze like a hot pie, and the best hot pies are insert pie sponsor here.
I heard another recommendation actually for the Woodburn pie shop that does the pot pies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So it's not just you.
Not just me. Not just
Might
a
have to
homer.
might have to make the trek down
Oh yeah, worth it.
just for pies. I'm not going to come to you fucking
No,
house.
no, just do a day trip down and back.
Yeah. Lunch trip, mate. This is on lunch at work. Pop down for a pie.
Road trip down with Zach and Dan and take a photo of us eating pies. Don't pay a visit.
Yeah, we won't even tell Isaac we're coming.
Could only be worse if he's out and about and sees us there.
That'd be brutal.
Or maybe they were busy, I guess. I've got Melbourne bad. That's it.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Damn.
You could whip out kicky goals again here.
Could.
Tried and tested.
I was
El Clasico.
demons try and sacrifice their talisman. Unfortunately, ritual goes wrong. And Christ himself ends up with fucking broken ribs, a ruptured spleen, and they don't win the game. Just picture that sentiment, but more eloquent.
Yeah, bit wordy
Yeah.
perhaps. Needs a bit of workshopping,
Yeah.
but
He is out for the season, though.
yeah.
Did confirm on his Instagram that he will still be making cooking content, though. So
I'm sure D's fans are happy to hear that.
I am. He's a modern man. 'Cause, you know, his wife, big powerful lawyer and whatnot, and he's just there making her
He's
lunch.
just a footy player.
Not anymore. He's just a fucking.
He's just a
He's
part-time
actually just.
footy
He's
player.
going to be a food influencer for the rest of the year.
Yeah, true. Christ sacrificed himself for team sins. Unfortunately, will not return in 3 days' time.
That's good though. How old is he? He's getting too old to come back from a ruptured spleen. Oh, he's 28. Oh, he's our age.
Well, our age.
Sorry,
Not
in my
not
head
Matt's age.
there was I just meant you.
Yeah.
He was born on the 4th of January 1996.
Yeah. Good thing he's not got a bad tube. He might be, out forever. Might be medically retired.
Yeah, we don't know.
That is why Matt didn't return to C grade basketball.
Well, he
yeah.
didn't return to the AFL.
Because my trick knee.
But yes, football. Should we tip?
Yep. We already spoiled my bit of news, which was all the broken ribs slowly cooked today, out for the season.
Oh, that's what you meant by the.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Oh, is that what in the show outline when you said something about ribs?
Yeah.
Fuck, sorry.
That's all good. We got there in the end.
Yeah, and whatnot.
4 broken
This is
ribs,
the closest.
lacerated spleen, and a small puncture in his lung.
Dude, he played with all that.
Yeah, he certainly did play for a bit with it. That's brutal.
Holy shit.
That's what he was saying.
Little stat for the Swans: they've had their best start to a season since 1935.
Not when you factor in they lost to Richmond though. Like it is still statistically their best, even with one loss.
Yeah,
But when you factor in that it was early season Richmond,
kind of wild.
the sentiment's a little bit different.
Yeah, kind of wild. I assume that's taking into account win plus, for and against over that period. All right, yeah, should we tip? Matt, did you do your headline for the last game?
Yeah, just Melbourne bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey man,
Unmemorable.
if it's right, it's right.
Yeah.
Let it sing.
Yeah. All right. Quick shoe-in recap, as Matt alluded to.
No, we don't have to.
We were not looking that great. Keelan had West Coast, lost by 9. I had the Suns, who were robbed by 3. And Matt had Sydney, and for about half an hour, we were sweating out 0-3 for the weekend. They came back to a win by 30. So the leaderboard is now Matt on 10, Keelan on 9, and I'm on 8 still.
It's the final countdown.
All right.
Tips out for the boys.
Yes, sir.
We start at the Gabatoir.
Yep.
Brisbane, St Kilda.
No more Thursday games for the year, which is sad to see.
Nah, I don't like Thursday footy.
No, I'm not a big fan either.
What else is on Thursdays?
Early night.
Boo. I'd rather be tired for Friday and then tired going into the weekend, staying up Friday night watching footy as well.
Yeah, I'd rather just
And
stay
then
up
have a
every night
not-rested
until
weekend.
Sunday. And then have a fucking Sunday night West Coast game at Optus Stadium and then have a late night Sunday and then just roll that into Monday and fucking neck myself.
As good as it is having like footy spread like nicely, God, it sucks finishing the round every week with West Coast.
Well, I got good news. They're not playing this week.
Oh, thank Christ.
So we got Brisbane Saints. I've got Brisbane.
Yeah, surely. At the Gab.
Yeah. Gabatoir's back in action, back in operation.
Eric Hipwood's in
It's not
form.
really.
Yeah, Hipwood's in form. They might win by 100 plus here.
I don't know.
Hipwood's in form.
If they take what Gold Coast did last week against the Saints and just say, let's not do that, then they'll win by heaps. Oh, they're coming for
I
you,
don't
Matty.
have to guess which one of us has a siren.
Oh, it's probably Isaac, I reckon.
4 people live in his fucking
I think
town,
there's
dude.
one police officer part-time within like the 10-kilometre radius of me.
Oh, really difficult to swat you then.
I guess so. It would be a big commitment.
Yeah,
They'd have to
massive
write a business
commitment.
case and everything to send them down.
All right. So we're all on Brisbane.
Yep. Brisbane
Yeah,
by
Hammer them.
60.
I've just put 11.
Hammer the Lions by 11. Ho-ho.
Yeah, that's a big margin
Better-
against them.
better the week.
Them Saints.
Marvell, Western Bulldogs, Fremantle Dockers.
I don't like the Bulldogs. I'll tell you that for free.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yep. Very tough.
All right.
Oh, because we're recording late, do we have teams?
We should have some teams. Maybe not the weekend, but we'll have at least tomorrow. But we should have.
1 day, 17 hours. Normally you get 2 days out, don't you?
Yes, we
all
do. Rory Lobb out. Waitman back.
Waitman's
though.
back. That's good. See, they got Waitman and Lobb, so they kind of cancel out.
True.
Oh, wasn't Jack McRae out too at one point? No, I'm thinking of the other kid. I'm thinking of the other kid. Is Jack McRae even a kid? I really don't like the Bulldogs.
McRae's a guy. His first name may be Jack. I don't think the Dogs
He's
have
not
been
a kid.
playing him this year, though. Although he's very
He's
good.
not a kid.
He's just been playing VFL.
Who's the father-son pick that was really good that is not currently in the lineup? That's what I'm trying to think of.
Darcy?
Yeah, Darcy, last name Darcy.
Yeah,
Luke
Darcy.
Sam Darcy is the one that currently plays.
Yes.
He's not in. Did he get banned? I think he had that massive tackle. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he killed someone. So he's out.
Dockers off the bye after a big win over the D's.
But as we know, the D's suck.
The D's do suck. It's a tough one. Matty, who have you got?
I'm going to take the Bulldogs.
Matty loves the Dogs.
I do. But I reckon with Waitman and at Marvel, they have a good chance. Freo is still too unpredictable for my liking. Whether they're going to have like an incredible game or really, really abysmal.
That's fair. That's true. I'll take the Dogs at home. This will be your Marvel game of the week that you bet the over as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got to remember, the Dogs failed to contain Eric Hipwood.
Yeah, but do the Dockers have an Eric Hipwood? Don't think so.
No. Well, they got Giant Miss.
He's not as tall though.
Yeah, but he kicks like 1'6".
He does kick like Hipwood.
Yeah, that's so.
But the Dockers don't have a Joe Danaher, a Charlie Cameron.
No.
That the Dogs also have to worry about and forget about Eric Hipwood. I'm running with the Dogs.
I'm going to do Freo for the culture. I can't get much worse here, to be honest.
I genuinely agree with what you said earlier, where it's like, how can you suggest someone failed to contain someone they like never planned or tried to stop anyhow?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he kicks 3, you're probably going to make a plan to stop him from then on, don't you?
I don't know.
Probably.
It's Eric Hipwood.
He's
right. Kicked 4, coach.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, it's like you double or triple team Nikola Jokic
LeBron.
and just hope that the other guy misses the shots.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. He's going to get his, 20 and 10 rebounds or 25 points, 10 rebounds either way. You just hope it's not a night where he also gets 15 assists. You want to hold him to 8 instead of 15. And that's a win. All right, are we set, Keelan?
Oh, yeah, I'll pick Freo.
Okay. MCG, Richmond, Hawthorn.
It's Hawthorn.
It's Hawthorn.
Yeah.
That was compared to the previous one.
We definitely saved time based on the last one.
Well, to be fair, I think Dogs Freo is probably the toughest pick this week.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, Adelaide Oval, Crows, Sydney.
The migrating swans wipe out the native Crows.
Yeah. Got to think so.
Yep.
Please take that as submission for my headline for next week.
You just make a little clip of that and then you just hit the button next week.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, Marvel Stadium.
There.
This might be the under at Marvel this week. North Melbourne.
I don't know. What if it's potentially a 235 to 15 type of game?
The way you read the score suggests North's going to kick 235.
He's that confident with North coming off their big win over the West Coast Eagles. He's completely up and about.
Definitely Collingwood to tip, though.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Yeah. There's 174.5 points predicted over under. If Collingwood kicks 100, there's no way North Melbourne are kicking 75.
No.
Yeah, but
but they could only kick 25 and Collingwood might kick 150.
Yeah, I see that as a possible reality. That's not completely so ridiculous. Like you should laugh at it.
Oh man.
Just quietly.
North could even get a cheeky 60 to 140 type of situation going.
Oh, no. Nick Dacos might be back already after getting subbed out.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a knock, more so. Knock to the shin.
Oh, right.
So he's already been in the pool and on the gymnastics floor practicing his tumble turns. His round-offs and such. So his training at the end of the week will determine his availability for Sunday's game.
Excellent.
So don't be surprised if his name does or does not pop up. Could go either way.
Interesting.
But yeah, hammer the Pies.
Definitely the Pies. Extended bench at the moment. Another Jath may be entering the league via this game. Younger brother of Hawks Jath.
CJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
For the Pies.
What's his first name?
Tew.
So TJ.
Yeah, TJ.
TJ and CJ.
Yeah.
I love that they've got very difficult names, but they both are probably the most, like, two of the most common two-letter things. Like CJ and TJ are like people that would often go by
that.
Their initials.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good point.
Just convenient. Because I can't pronounce CJ's name. It is wild.
Not even going to try.
No, the Hawks media people did a. They just walked up to all the players and were like, "Yeah, say your name backwards," and they walk up to CJ and he's like.
Shout out one of the guys on ABC Grandstand because he just says his full name every time. I know, just to flex on people.
He's got the media training.
Yeah. He's got it down. You know he's got it written phonetically in front of him too.
He's got fucking 3 cards with each syllable on it.
Yeah.
So funnily enough, we are unable to shoe in Collingwood against North this week, in case you were wondering.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Yeah. Final game at the Engie, which sounds like you're talking like a baby.
That's probably how you say it.
It is, isn't it?
It must be.
Engie.
Yeah.
It's not Engie, is it?
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you. I don't have the phonetics.
Yeah.
The Giants versus Port Adelaide.
It doesn't make that much sense, but it's funny because they're bad. I imagine a bunch of...
Port aren't as bad.
No, Adelaide, I just imagine... I don't know, like a bunch of obese
people.
guys. Yeah, running around.
Now...
A bunch of reserves ruckmen. Sorry, probably more realistically, reserves full forwards, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Orange slices at halftime? Absolutely not, coach. I'm hitting the 4 and 20s.
4 and 20 in a Coke.
Please. You know, marathon runners have Coke in there. You can imagine that, the dude saying that, can't you, as justification why the obese guy is having a Coke, a fully carbonated Coke at halftime.
Absolutely. Now, Port have Rosie coming back in, and they've also got a little, sprinkle of Italian coming into their side. Dante Vincentini.
Oh, mamma mia. How are teams out already?
Yeah, I know, right? All the way to Sunday.
2 days, 19 hours away. Where are we?
I don't...
Dude, they have half of fucking Adelaide coming in to play for them this weekend.
Yeah. I don't love Port in this one. Like, I don't understand why the odds are the way they are. Like, why Giants are slight favourites, given they've only won 2 of their last 7 matches. And Port Adelaide have, won 4 of their last 7 sort of thing and coming off a bye. It's a tough one.
Josh Kelly's in. Tom Green's in. Sorry, Tom Green wasn't out, but he's playing.
Yeah. Toby Green won't have headgear on this week, confirmed.
Yeah, he won't have the blinders on.
Yeah.
And I mean, Jesse Hogan's in some of his best form.
He is in pretty good form, this is true.
And, ESPN's just told me I can win $10,000 tipping the Euros.
Hell yeah.
Wow, wait, that's a treat. But yeah, I'm doing GWS. Speaking of which, I think they just locked down Sam Taylor to yet another one of those.
A long deal.
Another long deal in the AFL.
Yep. I need to check Port's
technically
form away.
Equal longest extension with Connor Rosine, Aaron Norton, all the way up to 2032.
There you go. He was
2 of those are not like the other one.
Yeah. Was he one where he was signed for a couple of years still, but then extended on top of that? Or did he get a monster deal?
I think he was still signed. There was absolutely no talk of him leaving.
Yeah. So probably had at least next season as well.
Yeah. Yes. Who you guys tipping?
I don't know. It makes no sense the way the odds are for this, given teams' form. I don't know. I've got to make up spots somewhere. I guess I'll go Port Adelaide.
Oh,
Rosie back off the bye. Matty,
I'm going to tip the Giants.
sensible.
Alrighty.
While you're there, do you want to think of a shoe? Oh no, he's good, isn't he? Fuck.
What do you mean?
I mean, Isaac has to go first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You picked it. You shoot the Giants, right?
Who?
No,
Oh, Isaac's first.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah.
I'm not used to Isaac being last and you being first. It's very fucking unusual.
Yeah.
Couple of easy-ish choices, but given shout out Collingwood for being the biggest favourite, Brisbane at the Capitol.
Yeah, sensible.
That's a vengeance pick too. Against the Saints.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brisbane by 100.
This could get out of hand if St Kilda win.
Oh, I'll be in a bad way.
Just a body swinging in front of the camera.
I'm gonna go the Hawks.
Sensible.
Really?
He's all in on finals at this point.
Yeah. I love it. Why not?
Oh, I don't think they're making finals, but it's Richmond though.
Yeah. I mean, I surely take Sydney then.
Yeah, I should have taken.
I don't know. North
should've
Melbourne
taken-
in form.
They're playing Adelaide.
Don't you want to take?
Oh, sorry,
How
I
about
guess
North
you
Melbourne?
I should have taken Sydney just so Matt didn't have the option.
Yeah. Too late. Touch move.
I wasn't thinking strategy. I was thinking with my heart, not my brain.
He's a nice guy. Good guy. Confirmed.
No.
So Matt's on the Swans.
Good guys always win the end, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a submit tips button.
Oh, sucks to suck. 0 for you.
I'm pretty sure I had Brisbane. Freo, Hawks, Sydney. Oh, there we go. The last 3 games submitted, but not the top.
Oh, right. Interesting.
Weird that. All right, my tips are in.
All right, beautiful. So, quick recap of shoe-in picks. Then I've got Brisbane, Keelan has Hawks, Matt has Sydney for shoe-in of the week. Lock that in for the shoe-in of the week multi. Get back to...
It won't pay much because we're all wrong.
Get back to winning ways. Brutal. All right.
Matt, did you just send a meme instead of your tips?
When I got up before, and I was like, I can't remember why I got up. It was to get my phone, and I forgot to get it.
Oh, I see. What you've done is, you've done it on the computer again.
I can't even log into ESPN Footy Tips on a computer. It doesn't let me. It's so AIDS. And
ever since
and that's the only way
Disney
you can like remove competitions from your app as well. Mm-hmm. So I have like fucking NFL. I've got the FIFA World Cup still as one of the tipping options. You know,
same.
Pain in the ass.
It's funny you say that because I'm the opposite. It's like I'm clearly logged into the app. I can't use anything on a phone. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I've recently figured out how to post stories on Instagram.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, the amount of fucking GIFs you put on your, like, come see me here, and then it's all just like so many GIFs, dude. I can't even describe it. It's like a kid getting a fucking sticker pack.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The kid at school with a stamp in his pencil case.
How old are you, dude?
29.
When's the big 3-0, Matt?
Yeah, it's this year. It's coming up.
No, I know, but what are we doing for it? We're gonna celebrate, or we're gonna just get your tube serviced?
That's a weird way of saying he's going to hire a prostitute and lose his virginity.
That'd be wild. Minutes away from becoming a wizard and you give it up.
Hello, milady. How much for a tube servicing?
Oh, man.
He's not going to say milady, though, is he? Because he works the corner as well, so he knows them all by name.
There's surely got to be one in Ipswich. Anyway.
All right. Was that all you had for basketball?
What?
Did you say the? Did you say the?
I didn't say anything, did I?
Did you not? Maybe I just read it.
NBA finals are almost done. Boston's up 3-0 after 3 games, so the series has now officially started, given a home team has now lost. Tough look. The Mavs almost completed a huge comeback today, and then Luka fouled out, and it was game over. Fouled out with like 4 minutes to go as well.
Oof.
Tough look. In the other finals, Stanley Cup, not the overhyped one, the original. Florida are up 2-0 heading back to Edmonton tomorrow. This series has not officially started because our home team hasn't lost yet. But we'll see how that goes after tomorrow's game. Could be trouble in Edmonton, but they are still a very good side. So I would be surprised if they get in a 3 down hole. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Bit of late mail that came through from when I was off the pod. Rest in peace to the Arizona Coyotes. Team officially moving to Utah. Currently named the Utah Hockey Club. They've been...
I mean, it's efficient.
Yeah. A bit like the Washington football team from a couple of years back. Makes sense. But they've been surveying and floating names around, potential names for their team, and they've narrowed it down to 6 options. So I'll give you those and you tell me what you think is best. The Utah Blizzard,
No.
the Utah Hockey Club, Utah HC,
Yep.
Utah Mammoth, Utah Outlaws, Utah Venom,
No.
or the Utah Yeti.
Oh, yeah, sick. Go the Yeti.
Yeah, that's got to
Up
be
the
the best
Yets.
option.
Yeah,
that's super
up
cool.
the Yets.
Pretty sure the franchise was bought by the Jazz owner, so they'll use the Utah Jazz's arena as well. I'm pretty sure it's able to be used for hockey.
Dude, ice and basketball.
And then the
MSG, eat your heart out.
And then the old or the former Yotes owner has 5 years, I believe. The league gave him 5 years to be in a position to sort out hockey being back in Arizona. And then he'll have the potential to buy in a new franchise. But they couldn't sort out a stadium and stuff like that. Hence why they were playing at a university rink for the past couple of years. They couldn't. They couldn't figure that out. So the team is gone. Which is
But he can do an expansion team.
He can get an expansion team going if he sorts his life out in the next 5 years.
That's so much sorting out to do. 5 years is not a lot of time to build a stadium and throw a team down.
Yeah, exactly. Out of that list, I think Utah Yeti has to be the way to go.
Yeah, Utah Yeti's sick.
Instant sponsor opportunity as well, obviously, with the cooler brand, if you will. Good opportunity for mascot, etc.
Not really, given that the Yeti's kind of hard to find.
It'll be hard to see on the ice, but if he's got a jersey on, you'll spot him.
True.
But also, frozen tundra creature makes sense on the ice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I guess Utah Venom, you'd have a sneaky little snake.
You can't do that. Disney will fuck them up. Oh, no, the Sony. Sony will fuck them up.
Disney will join in just because.
Yeah. They love a copyright strike.
True.
Just quietly, I've fixed your having the World Cup on the app problem.
Did you? How'd you do
All
it?
you have to do is put in your tips for Euro 2024 and it replaces it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that then.
Which I've done.
Are we going to tip all the Euro games then?
Only 12, and they're all pretty easy. I've only tipped one upset, and that is a very small upset. I've tipped Hungary against Switzerland.
Oh.
I like Hungary. Only because of Dominic Soboslai. That is the only reason. I think Scotland paying $9.50 against Germany's a bit rude. But also, Germany are good.
It's Germany, yeah. All right. It's wrapping things up then. Let me get the spreadsheet open and do flips out for the boys.
Just quietly, might download the Euro app. You all might get a message tomorrow about doing fantasy. Because I like fantasy and knockout competitions. I think it works.
Ooh.
Much nicer.
Okay.
We did it that one year. And it was fun.
All right. It is my flip.
Ooh.
Bear with me. Do I need to do the screen sharing and the flipping?
I can't screen share.
Okay.
Refuse to, or?
No, I remember every time I do it, my computer freezes up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because I can't afford a new computer.
How do I?
I got it.
No, you can't. Surely you can't flip your own coin.
I flip my own coin all the time. What
People
else?
have done it before. It's not as good as someone else flipping your coin, but
stand on the corner flipping my
Oh,
coin.
that's debatable. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I would debate that too. I count myself as a bit of a coin flipping expert, especially my own coin.
Yeah,
Special touch.
if you're already good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say I haven't had someone else flip my coin better than I can flip my coin ever.
Oh, shit.
You guys are idiots. Nothing. Have a crack then.
All right, I'm going tails, of course. Tails never fails. Those who can't see the ad stop help Ukrainians defend themselves. Maybe not. Probably not going to be eligible for $3.74 a day health insurance. Don't really care. Thanks for coming. Flipping. Oh, tails never fails. How good.
That's
Oh,
fucking
dear.
bullshit
Suck
is
to
what
suck,
that is.
boys.
I'll tell you that for
It's
free.
so unfair.
Why you got to be like that while I'm also forgetting my login details for the Euro stuff? What are the stats? Oh, you didn't even ask for the temperature,
I
man.
didn't. I forgot.
Top of 21 today it was, in case you're wondering.
Beauty. That matches the last 3 weeks.
Does it?
Yep.
Global warming myth, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm cutting down trees. Warm it up a bit more. All right.
He's an idiot.
I am now 23-13 lifetime. As a team, we are, what's that number? 58-49. Yeah. 60 tails, 47 heads.
Bullshit is what it is.
Jeez, there must be some, I don't know, sliders or something that have been tweaked in the background.
I haven't heard Matt say that for so long.
That ominous laugh.
Yeah, that.
No. The sliders thing. All right, should we go put in our fantasy teams? Let's do that.
Yep. All right.
Not on the show.
No.
We'll do it. Yeah, off the show.
All right.
Yep.
See you next week, boys.
Cheerio.
Going off.